What's going on, y'all? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment. Back again with another one, man. Make sure you hit the like and hit the sub if you're not a member of the channel, and also hit the notifications too. A lot of y'all have to come to grips with understanding that the media is going to do anything that they can to protect some people, right? And a lot of people are not they're not being fair in a lot of situations, and they're not even gonna try to make some people be the bad guy or any of that. Okay. um Look, there have been people that had came out and have said that Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. You know, he's we've never seen anything like him before, and uh, just giving this guy props, but they never want to talk about the obvious right now, and for the past really 2 seasons, that he's not as good as what people have said. Look, do I like Patrick Mahomes? Absolutely. Let's just get that point clear. But you can't blame the defense in this instance. Okay, you can't. The defense has something to do with it, but Patrick Mahomes has came out, Mahomes has came out and basically said that it has to do with the struggles of turnovers. You know, a lot of people have want to sit up here and blame the defense and all this other stuff. Listen, Patrick Mahomes has came out and basically said he's not he and this is what I give props to Patrick Mahomes about. He's not pointing the finger. He's not pointing the finger at the defense, and you can't point the defense. I mean, you can't point the finger at the defense. You know, they lost to the Bills, okay, and who I have said that Josh Allen deserves way more credit, but you have people out there that still don't want to believe in a guy like Josh Allen, even though he has gotten better every single season. Okay. He turned the ball over on back to back possessions, and this was late in the third quarter. All right. Listen, he's had a pick six. He's had the most interceptions. He's had the most interceptions in his career in one season in his entire career. Okay, and that's the obvious. That's the obvious. But y'all want to sit up here and talk shit about Lamar Jackson when he's struggling, when he was struggling last year, and when he came up short in the playoffs and everything. But see, this season, now that Patrick Mahomes is struggling and everything, the media doesn't put him under a microscope. Okay. Now, listen, I blame everybody that's on the squad, But the biggest blame that I feel, well, I feel like what propelled everything was Patrick Mahomes coming out of his mouth and saying that they were going to go 20-0. Everybody knew that. You know, everybody knew that. What's up with the Celtics Nation? And you could come in here if you want to. Everybody knew that. And yeah, Justin Herbert, listen, there's several. It's not just Justin Herbert. Kyler Murray's better than right now at this point in time. Lamar Jackson's better at this point in time, and he showed it on the stage. Yes, it was early in the season, but he was still on the big stage, and everybody was looking for that. And I guarantee you, if he wouldn't have got it done, and if the Ravens wouldn't have got it done, guess what? They would have ate Lamar Jackson alive. Okay, Aaron Rodgers, of course, is playing at an MVP level, right? Okay, some people have put Matt Stafford. Now, shout out to Goat Mike because he don't really he didn't have as much faith in Matt Stafford, but me and him, I guess we see differently. Matt Stafford, you know, some people they do have him in the MVP conversation because the Rams have been doing good too. Like they've treated Peyton and Aaron well. I'm not gonna. Well, Aaron Rodgers hasn't had the best relationship with the media. Okay, Peyton has. Uh, Tom Brady. Tom Brady has had a decent relationship with the media, but Aaron Rodgers, it's been hit or miss with the media because the media has also put Aaron Rodgers under the microscope because they talk about how he hasn't been the greatest teammate, which I totally agree. He hasn't been the best teammate, but he's trying to improve. I think a lot of people he heard that this year. But nevertheless, look, let's talk about something. Okay, he came out. The media wants to sit up here and they want to say, "Oh, okay, well, it's the defense. It's the defense." No, no. Listen, this is what they said, right? They said that the defense is a leaky defense and it will become more problematic. He said that, you know, they said that the Chargers, uh, after the strong start on Sunday, this is coming from ESPN, the Chargers allowed they allowed the Chargers to score on 5 of their final 7 possessions, and that included 3 in the fourth quarter. They said that the Chargers were 4 out of 5 scoring touchdowns in the red zone, making the chief opponents 12 of 13 in that category this season. They also said that, you know, it was the defense against the Baltimore Ravens. Okay. And they said also that the Chiefs are allowing almost 32 points per game. Okay. That's fair enough. But they're still putting that as the only microscope. They're putting that under the only microscope. Exactly. Exactly, Lou. Exactly. Hey, Lou, like I'm telling you, when for those of y'all, I know Lou the writer has, and shout out to Lou the writer. Go ahead and sub to his channel. Please go sub to his channel. LWC, his channel is versatile, always talking about various things. When you say that you're going to be 20-0, right? When you say you're going to go undefeated, which no team has, and the only one that really came close to it that I can remember was that Patriots, and even then they lost. When you say that you're going to go 20-0 and you're the quarterback, you are going to have a target on your head for the entire season. And you're talking about a division in which a lot of quarterbacks, or a conference rather, have chips on their shoulders. Lamar Jackson's already coming in with a chip on his shoulder because he feels like he's better than you, and he's showing that. 442, 4 touchdowns, 37 to 43 on the big stage. Okay? Josh Allen came in, absolutely put you down. Now you're at below 500. Guess what? You play both of them. They're within your conference. Oh, but it's the defense, huh? Okay, let's keep on going. Baker Mayfield. Okay, look, I know Luda Ryder, man, he got some feelings about Baker Mayfield and everything. You know, I still got faith in Baker Mayfield. I feel like he is going to get it better, even though they're relying on the run game. And Baker Mayfield's actually taking more risk than what he should be. But I feel like he should just go ahead and just stick to being the game manager like he was more last year. But he's trying to show his strides in his game. But they're playing shorthanded too. We're not going to talk about some of the key losses that they had, including Josh. No, I'm sorry about that. Jarvis Landry. Okay. These guys have chips on their shoulders and they're out for blood. They're out to prove something. They're out to prove something. And they're within your conference. Other guys, they're in the other conference, you know what I'm saying, such as Rodgers, such as I can't forget about Herbert either. Herbert. Of course, Herbert. And Herbert actually played decent last year. The Chargers weren't, but he's even took his game to another level. But then when you talk about the NFC, listen, they got right now they got number one right now, the top 5 quarterbacks. They got Lamar Jackson. In my opinion, nobody's talking about Kyler Murray neither. Kyler Murray he took down one of the best in the league. He took down the Rams, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Yeah, bulletin board material. No, we're not going by no bulletin board logic here. Listen, if you really want to put things in its proper perspective, Celtics Nation, Luda Ryder, everybody that's listening, Dak Prescott actually should be getting the most props out of everybody. That was a fucking gruesome injury that he suffered last year. It's so gruesome. It's in the category of a Kevin Ware. It's in the category of a goddamn Gordon Hayward. It's in the category of a motherfucking McGahee. It's in the category of a fucking Sean Livingston. It's in the category of a Paul George. You say what you want. Now, Paul George was a whole nother, but I'm saying for his ass to bounce back and play like the fucking way that they're playing, listen, man, they've got the secondary. Now their defense is clicking. The Cowboys are actually cooking. And see, what the media is trying to do is they're trying to sit up there and they're trying to put that motherfucker, they're trying to sit up there and play into their trap. Now you got Ezekiel playing. Listen, I've said this. Ezekiel playing well, along with Cooper, along with Lamb, who I was critical of, but has gotten his shit together. Then on top of that, you got Parsons, who is fucking elite as a linebacker already, ahead of his time, that is mobile, so fucking mobile that you could put that motherfucker at a safety. Shit. You tell me what defense is fucking the fault of that. No, he just needs to step it up. He stepped it up. And plus, what a lot of people don't realize, this is my final point. This is my final point right here. Unless anybody else want to come in and they disagree, I'm going to tell you like this. A lot of people disagree with me. They were saying, "Oh, well, the Chiefs can't be the blueprint. They lost. It's just going to be Tampa." No, it's both of the winning teams that are in that motherfucker. They both going to because they both got there. You don't think these people are these coaches are following the blueprint of the Kansas City Chiefs? Man, you crazy. A dominant receiver in Tyreek Hill who could break down the secondary up until he ran into us the second time. He scorched us the first time, but we figured it out and got it together. Then on top of that, you got one of the best tight ends who's a future Hall of Famer, who I believe will be better than Gronkowski one day, and Travis Kelce. And then on top of that, you talk about Patrick Mahomes, a rare breed with his athleticism and everything like that. However, he has taken a slip back, and he did get exposed against the Bills. I don't care what nobody said. He got exposed. It's just like in basketball when everybody talks about how Rudy Gobert got exposed in that series against the I think it was the Suns. No, he got exposed earlier than that, and several people had said that. We're gonna win. Listen, we're gonna be fine, but we're not. I can guarantee you though, Celtics Nation, tonight we can't take it easy on the Eagles because you say what you want to. Jalen Hurts is still hungry. All these young quarterbacks that y'all are looking at now, sweeping them under the rug, motherfucker. You better not sleep on a motherfucker like Jalen Hurts. You better not sleep on a motherfucker like Justin Fields. You better not. Shit, I won't even sleep on, even though they're not doing that good. I'm not going to sleep on Trevor Lawrence. These are the up and coming guys that are really ready and they're really hungry. Okay, Mac Jones, he's out right now. I don't know how his progression is doing. That was a nasty concussion, man. Could barely walk and shit. Uh-oh. See, you know when you strike a nerve. You know when you strike Luda Ryder's nerve, and it's easy to strike that motherfucker Luda Ryder nerve when it comes to this football. Not basketball so much, but football, you're gonna strike a nerve. Luda Ryder, take over, man. I know I struck a nerve. What's going on?
This is why Mahomes is looking bad right now, because he's trying to go for the big plays instead of making the right plays. He's not hitting the checks downs. He's trying to show when he sees Kyrie Hill and free-man coverage, he going to him no matter what. Because in the past, he had been able to beat free-man coverage with speed. And they know that Mahomes is going to go to Hill and Kelce every single time now. When you don't got a game plan for the other receivers, then you can easily beat Kansas City now. See, it's like the only way Kansas City gonna win is Mahomes start playing like the quarterback he knows he's gonna be. See, all that hype and showboating is in his head now. Now you got to try to put on a show every time he's out there now. That you can't win like that. And plus, when you're gonna be paid like the highest paid quarterback in the league. Mm-hmm. Of course you're gonna believe that hype. You gonna think you're invincible when you really not.
That's facts.
Like, you can't blame it on defense. Defense is playing the best they can. Like, the defense is doing what in the NFL rules right now.
Right. And see, Lou, this is another thing. The thing that pisses me off the most is that they put the microscope. Listen, I had already told you this. I think I talked about this last night. When you and Gold and Sterling was on here. Look, they want to sit up here and they want to talk down on Lamar Jackson. He's making his mistakes and all that other stuff, right? You know, they'll just focus on Lamar Jackson, not realizing that, oh no, wait a minute, There was an offense that was struggling, and the defense they weren't doing their making anything much better. Oh, but Patrick Mahomes is struggling. He came out of his own mouth, boo, and said, "I'm not blaming it on the defense." You know what he said? He said, "It's me."
Hell yeah,
He
you know
said it's
it.
him out of his own mouth. But the media want to make this guy look like a darling, a darling. But Lamar Jackson, that's because he don't feed into that media bullshit. You even said that, Lou, about the whole thing where he was just all he was doing was trying to do something good for his community, and guess what they did? They try to make it a big ordeal.
Well, that's the media for you. They like who they like. They hate who they hate. Look at the whole Kyrie Irving situation.
Shit, right. And I know you saw it this morning. Hey, there you got again 3-1. You got Stephen A. Cornball. Then you got motherfucking Kendrick Nurkins. And then you got Molly, like she owned a Molly. But the only one that, like I said, was going was standing his ground was who? Jay Well. Surprisingly, Jay Will. And I don't listen. I'm gonna be real with you, Lou. I never agree with Jay Will with some of the shit that he be saying and some of the logic that he comes with. But on this one, Jay Will is on fucking point, man.
Just watch out for that game tonight, Polo. Like I know your Buccaneers played the Eagles, right?
Man, we're not taking him lightly. I like Justin Field. I mean, not Justin Field. Jalen Hurts.
I'm saying, like, with they're gonna try to attack this secondary because secondary haven't been playing great. And I told people this too. Don't be surprised if the Eagles go in there and look feeling like they underdogs and people gonna be picking the Buccaneers to win on betting odds and point spread. Don't be surprised if the Eagles get put up a fight tonight.
Philly is not to be fucked with, Lou.
It's like it's a certain night game, and Tom Brady is playing for an injury right now with his thumb. Don't be surprised. That game, I'm telling you.
Nah, hey, look, hey, and this is what we want. Hey, what are we known for, Lou? We known for being battle tested during the season, and guess what? When the playoff comes, guess what? Well, I know you don't like him, but guess what? Tom Brady turns into? He turns into Psycho Tom. You know what I'm saying? And not only are you talking about the secondary, guess who we got, man? To pick their brain. You got one of the greatest Hall of Famer. Used to play for your squad.
I would not be surprised if they attack Richard Sherman tonight.
It's okay. That's all right, man. Richard Sherman, man, dog, he's cerebral.
No, they don't. Reason why they gonna attack him because they don't think. Oh, he don't got it no more. His age is catching up with him. They gonna probably put your boy who used to play for Alabama, that rookie receiver, on him. Heisman Trophy winner.
Right, yeah. Nah, it's okay.
Don't be proud to see a whole lot of deep bombs in that game tonight.
Hey, I want to see him, man. It's gonna be a fun game, but I'm never going to sleep on the Eagles. Shoot, they might be young, but Jalen Hurts is not nothing to be played with. Neither is Justin Fields. Yeah, everybody.
Like the Eagles to me are like 1 or 2 years away being one of the best teams in the NFC. In the NFC,
I've heard that.
Not right now, but give them 1 or 2 years, they're gonna be dangerous.
How many years? So you giving them about 1 or 2 years? What do you think they need to improve on, Lou?
One, that they need an O-line, and those defensive linemen getting up in age, so they gotta rebuild that whole defense.
Right.
Like if you give Jalen Hurts like a great offensive line, and I think they already got a great running game. They just need offensive line help because they got weapons at receiver.
Right.
And I told I told people that it's going to take time for the Eagles to get back to a great level in that division because that was going to run that division for the next 3 to 4 years now.
Right.
Because think about it. Who ran that division before Dallas started doing what they doing right now? The Eagles.
Yeah, it was the Eagles. Yeah, you're right.
Like the Giants, they made like that's gonna be it's still on a long road to me. And the Washington Redskins, they still got issues. I mean, the Washington football team still got issues.
Yeah, but see, them 2 and 3 teams though, Lou. I'm not going to sleep on them because they could win, get that 500, and then next thing you know, they'll be feeling good. That's why I'm not. They 2 and 3 tonight. Philly is. They come in, they feel themselves, man. They be like, look, we at 500 now. The only way that we can do is go up. Now the Giants is a different situation. Listen, this is what I've said, Lou. I gotta ask you something.
All
You
right.
think Saquon is done?
I don't think it right now, but
He injured again.
I know if they improve that offensive line, he may come have a season like your boy in Dallas is right now. 'Cause think about it. People were saying he was done. Look how he playing now.
Yeah.
Like give him a I say a B plus O line and run an offensive system that's gonna help him benefit him. Like I know we're a passing league, but if he was carrying the ball at least 15 to 25 times, he'd be in the top 10 in rushing right now.
Yeah, but he got it. But he also got to stay healthy.
When you have a
He
knee
got.
injury, Polo, when you have a serious knee injury, it takes like almost a couple of years. It takes almost like two years to come back from that. And now his ankle, like I said, it wasn't that serious. It's like he broke his ankle, but he didn't. So that's on the same leg as his knee injury. So right now he's furthering that knee every time he runs now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like he kind of overcompensated.
It's like a shadow pain in his head right
Yeah.
now.
Right. Right.
Like when I broke my collarbone, I still felt like even though they took the brakes off, I still feel like my collarbone was broke the way I was moving.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause you was a running back too, huh, Lou?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you break your collarbone, or how did it happen?
Well, really, Polo, I was in, I was, while I was living in the projects, we used to have a big old field in the background. Play,
Oh yeah.
you play tackle football with no equipment on.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, Lou, your ass would be playing, tackling the street and shit.
So somebody tripped me. I fell for it. Next thing you know, it popped out of place.
Ooh. Yeah.
I
Hey,
didn't know.
hey, Lou,
I didn't know what broke at first. I didn't know what happened to it.
you kept
I
on
kept,
playing, didn't you?
yeah.
Hey, Lou, y'all would be playing football with a brick and shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but now I'm telling you, man. I want Saquon to be successful. Now, okay, let me ask you this. Now that we on the topic of players who can make that comeback, do you see ODB gaining back to where he was, or you think it's over for ODB? I think Lou might have fell out.
No, I just got on bus, Polo.
Oh, okay. Now, besides that, I'm gonna shut this one down just a little bit early though, Lou. I thank you for pulling up though, brother. Celtics Nation, I thank you for pulling up. Hey, y'all go subscribe to that boy Lou the Rider. Lou the Rider, you going live anytime soon, brother?
I may end up doing it tonight around.
Okay. Oh, okay, for the game. For the game.
No, I may do it tonight for 6 p.m. because I got a few more things to say about Baker Mayfield and in the other football games.
Okay. All right, man. Y'all go check Lou out, man. Lou the Rider Sports or whatever, man, and definitely go check his content out. Celtics Nation, I thank you for pulling up. Everybody else, like this video, share, subscribe, and also hit the notifications. Until then, man, Polo Sports Talking ENT, man. I get at y'all a little bit later.